let me say right off the bat.
Yes.
That you are looking extremely snazzy tonight.
Thank you for saying right off the bat. I'm sorry.
No, I'm serious. The tie, the vest, and what button is that? Can you describe that?
That's Iron Man.
That is the Iron Man button. Okay.
Little arc reactor. I'm wearing that because our guest, Sam Essai.
The show tonight is a mix. It's a mix of cultures and hilarity and both sides of the pond.
I really don't know what to expect tonight. I feel like it's going to be good, though.
I feel like I've been to the future and I know what to expect.
We together, all three of us. I mean, Jack Nicholson. Jack, can you get his attention?
No, there he is. There he
Jack,
is.
oh, we got him. Okay. Yeah, all three. We're ready to go. If Jack's ready to go, we're all ready to go. So, do we start? How do we? I feel like we should end on a better note than this.
What's in the news today?
Nothing.
Okay.
All right.
What was it for minute? Starts right now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Foley's After Midnight. My guest tonight is a beautiful young woman who I'm so glad we actually got on the show because, you know, I'm glad we can put aside our will they, won't they fight tension. And let's just get straight to it. Sam Essai, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Essai.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. As I was saying, really happy you could be here. I'm glad we could both put aside our hatred for each other.
Long enough for the show.
For the sake...
Let's just try.
There's no promises. I'm going to try.
No.
But, of course, I'm kidding. You're great.
And you.
And what have you been up to? What have you been doing lately?
Got back from Disney World.
I saw some pictures. I'm pretty jealous of that.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was excellent. I was a big kid.
First time ever going to Disney, or?
First time.
See, I've never been either. What's with that? I mean, I guess because we're in Canada.
But a lot of people have gone. I found after
Are you
telling
sure?
them my stories.
I
they're
think
all
it's.
like, you haven't gone? You're so old to go for the first time.
Wait, was this Disney World or Disneyland?
Disney World in Florida.
Oh my God, you went full out.
I went full out. I didn't want to take Disney Light. I wanted the full
That's
experience.
a smaller theme park.
Disney-
It's off to the left. The little kids go there.
It's about 3% alcohol, but it's still a good time.
It's still, if you go enough, it's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone. Like.
You quickly realize that your whole life is worth nothing because there are 5-year-olds not wearing the first time at Disney badge like you are. They give out a little badge.
They have. That's kind of weird.
First time at Disney, and everybody wishes you a happy first time at Disney.
See, it can go one of two ways. Like either like the new kids that have been there like once or twice are like, "Hey, welcome! You're gonna have a great time," or like there's like those jerk kids who are like Disney veterans. They're just like, "Ha ha, you suck."
And they are the ones that really hurt. They strike a chord, and it's rough. Gotta tell you.
Disney can be rough.
Disney can be a rough place to be.
Said no one ever.
No
Well,
one.
someone must have said it.
I guess so.
Are you a ride person? Do you go on like roller coasters?
All the
or
rides. Tower of Terror. Time after time after time.
were you always like a ride person? Because I know I wasn't. You couldn't get me on a roller coaster when I was.
Pretty much always, yeah. I've always enjoyed them.
See, I'm jealous of that. Like even my dad would make fun of me when I wouldn't go on a roller coaster. I mean, and this was like last week, but
Right,
still,
yeah.
hurts.
Absolutely.
And then I'd cry, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'll let him up front." I'm like, "No, I'm crying because I don't want to go."
Don't make those happen any quicker.
It's a
Were
vicious
you wearing
cycle.
one of those low-cut tops like I told you not to?
Yes. Where did that come from?
trouble.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. So you stayed out there for a while? Like, what else were you doing out
We were
there?
there for 10 days. Basically, the entire time was Disney. It was just Disney overload, really.
Did you stay at one of those?
One of
They
those-
charge you more because you're near Disney hotels,
Yeah.
or one of those cheap because it's haunted ones?
No.
Oh.
We treated ourselves.
Oh, are you afraid of ghosts,
I'm not.
Sam?
What? Should I be?
Are you in therapy?
I feel like I am right now.
Good.
There you go.
Because you are.
Because the pipe.
So why aren't you afraid of ghosts? Are you afraid to be afraid of ghosts?
I'm not. Although that was a very good Inception type question.
Well, that's why they gave me the pipe.
Absolutely.
It was his major.
Pipe smoking?
Yep.
And Inception.
Pipe, tobacco, and Inception.
I used to smoke right outside a window of a classroom that was psychology, so I know a couple things.
You got it.
It's psychology, right?
But then you took reverse psychology and didn't learn anything.
I consider myself an amateur expert, so I'm pretty much a normal man, but I'm a good listener, so.
Amateur expert. I like that.
And they were giving out pipes, so I was like, all right.
Why not?
Not a bubble pipe, though.
Which makes it less cool.
I've never had that, though. Are they not cool?
A bubble pipe?
Yeah.
How can you not have had a bubble pipe?
I don't know. I've never been to Disney. Stop yelling at me. I'm the therapist here.
I'm going to bring you a bubble pipe next time we hang out, because that is tragic.
I tried to get past our hatred of each other, but, you know.
No, we did it for, like, what was it, Rez? Like 3 minutes? We did it.
I was faking it. I'm sorry.
I was the whole time.
You guys can keep going.
The whole time.
But that tension is going to bubble over. I can feel it.
It's going to get pretty bad, yeah. Do you know what, though, it was amazing. The whole trip was amazing, but I do have one story I have to tell you.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here. There was, and Allie told us this story, but it still turned into being one of my favorites from the trip. When you first walk into Magic Kingdom, there is a statue of Walt Disney holding Mickey Mouse's hand.
Oh, I've seen a picture of that, right?
Yeah. As soon as you walk in, beautiful, very, very nice, and whenever you're standing in the lineup, so there's movies playing of Walt Disney's quotes. One of the biggest ones is, "I never want people to forget that this all started because of one little mouse," right? So it's kind of a cool statue that's up at the front there.
Okay.
And in Epcot, at this World Showcase I was telling you about, they have these little kid stations, right? To keep the kids occupied while their parents are, going and drinking around the world like you do at the World Showcase.
Oh, I didn't know you could drink there?
Oh, yeah. Like a beer from all around the world.
It truly is a small world after all.
Including Disney Light, the 3% beer.
Greatest joke I've ever made.
And so at KidCot, they were asking the kids some questions, really easy questions about, Disney movies and that kind of thing. And this kid apparently kept raising his hand and kept getting all the answers wrong. He just could not catch a break, this kid.
He was pulling a grade 3 me, I tell you that.
Was he?
Go easy on him,
Was he? But you gotta hear the rest, okay?
Okay.
There's then the last question, and all the girls that are working there are hoping that he's going to get it because they're feeling bad for this little guy. He's getting very sad.
Okay.
That he's not getting the question. They said, okay, so when you first walk into Magic Kingdom, you've all been to Magic Kingdom, right? Yes. There's a statue of Walt Disney holding whose hand? And this kid reaches up towards the ceiling. He goes, I know it.
Goofy, isn't it?
I know it.
Please tell me he knows it.
And they say, okay, yes, who is it? And he goes, I know whose hand he's holding. Walt Disney is holding Jesus' hand.
Oh my God.
Now, normally, Jesus is the answer.
Normally.
For a lot of things.
This was not one of the things.
Aren't we all holding Jesus' hand? Jesus?
Jesus.
I thought the kid was going to mess up his name and say, like, Did Waltney or something like that. Yeah.
Did Waltney.
Dalt Whitney?
Disney World.
Wow, Jesus. Maybe in that child's eyes, Mickey Mouse is... No, that kid's just stupid. No.
The kid's not bright.
Was there, just, the questions were just to distract the children, or did, kids get prizes?
No, I think it was
only
just to
he
distract.
did.
I mean, it's Disney. Everybody's meant to feel...
Like they're holding Jesus' hand.
Like they're holding Jesus' hand.
It feels like that's what Disney's all about.
And apparently that's what he felt. So, Jesus.
Fantastic. Well, we have to take a commercial break.
All right.
And what are we selling? What do you think the commercial's about?
Yeah, I don't know. It's 2 tickets to Disney World.
Disney World.
Disney World?
We don't have the money to send people to Disney World or Land.
Whereabouts is Disney World?
It's here, isn't it? Is it the garage?
No, it's in Milwaukee, in the U.S.
We just ripped down this car. Welcome to Disney World. Oh, that'd be great if we had. But we'll be right back with Sam Essai.
So the way it will all start is we will all pile in, and I will say, you stand no chance against the Sinister Six, Webhead.
Yes. And then I'll follow up with, you're gonna wish you didn't run into us, Bug Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then I'll say, "You'd better run now, bitch."
Whoa,
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 what
whoa.
was what
No,
was that?
Vulture.
What
What
was
the
that?
hell?
What? I thought... What's the problem?
Hey, we don't use that kind of language in the Sinister Six.
But... Is he not a bitch?
Oh my God,
okay,
he
okay,
said it again.
Wow, group meeting without Vulture. Look, gang, I think we may have to kick him out for this.
We can't kick him out.
We can't set a standard and not have consequences for those kind of actions.
All right. Look, I have a beneficial solution. All right, Vulture, we all agree that you are a valuable asset to the Sinister Six.
But using that language, you crossed a line today that calls for consequences.
That being said, Sandman, you're out.
What?
So we're ready to come back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm still here with Sam Essai, and I nailed it again. Did people
You got it.
mess up your last name?
All of the time.
Essai, S-I,
Yeah, sometimes
Samurai.
I think they're a little dyslexic, that one.
Samurai. Does anyone call you
That's
Samurai?
cool.
No.
Did we just?
Are
Did you
guys
just
gonna
start?
calling me this? Yes?
Samantha the Samurai.
Did you just start something?
Samurai.
Samurai.
I like it. I like
Terrific. So Samurai.
It. Terrific. Yes. yes.
What, so what do you do? What like for work? If you want to share, I don't know.
What if- I work for RBC, right?
That's gotta be not bad.
It's not bad in the department.
A
Yeah.
bit of a cashish.
It's
All right.
it's not too bad. Yeah.
So
yeah,
being a
okay,
samurai,
okay.
that must pay well.
It's very good. Yeah, I'm an RBC samurai.
Or would it?
It's-
An RBC samurai?
Yeah.
You should pitch that to your boss. And
I think I
maybe
might tomorrow.
some ads are in order. I mean, TD's
A
good.
couple days later, I lost my job.
TD has just like their mascot is a green chair, and they're just like, banking can be this comfortable. You just be like, listen to me, RBC Samurai. We'll leave
That
that.
green chair in half. Oh shit!
I'm just gonna leave that right there with you. There's a piece of paper that says RBC Samurai on it. He just looks at it. You're like, I'll be out there. But so that sounds cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Is that like you're set? Is that where you're gonna be? Like.
At the bank, I think for sure, but not in this department. This was more of an entry level kind of position.
Oh, okay.
But got me into head office, which was beautiful. So, yeah, hoping to just kind of keep moving up and looking to get transferred potentially somewhere international.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Which would be great. I've always wanted to live in England. It's kind of been my
Really?
goal. Yeah.
What? Why England?
It's where my family's from. Both my parents were born in England.
Are you sure?
I'm positive,
Okay.
actually. No one's ever questioned me on that fact before.
I
like
surprised myself
The
too.
hard-hitting facts
Yeah.
here.
I almost took this back out.
Yeah, you did, actually.
But no, I'm gonna leave. But
Okay, put it back.
no, yeah, I believe you. Okay.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Is that what you wanted to be as a kid? Were you like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be RBC Samurai?
That's exactly how I sounded, too.
Didn't we all?
Exactly, like
Just
that.
hand in hand with Jesus. Just
Hand in hand with Jesus.
you know,
Hell of a guy.
Every day.
Hell of a guy.
Hell of a guy.
if I could quote Jesus, oh boy. Is that hand in hand with Walt Disney? I'm trying to think of a Mickey quote, but
Oh,
I'm
but see, here's the
spacing
problem.
right now.
Like when the second coming happens, is he gonna all be like, "We got a problem here"?
I told you. Oh, this is so much fun.
I'm very upset, though, that you get your Mickey voice from South Park. That's quite
I
upsetting.
do.
Well,
I know you do.
Of course I do.
I'm very upset that we've made Jesus Christ into Mickey Mouse. Or am I? No, I'm very
not
happy.
upset over that fact.
We're getting really carried away, but I enjoy it.
I don't mind getting carried away.
I'm fine with
Not
it.
bad.
So,
Not bad.
so how's the sitcom gonna go? Okay, so there's Mouse Jesus.
We're gonna call it Mouse on the Mount.
Okay.
Give like a little sermon.
Does he have like?
101 disciples.
Oh, there we go.
Just saying.
So we're going full Jesus.
I think we have to go
You should write
full
for our
Jesus
show, Sam,
Disney.
if you
I'm
want.
in.
We don't have any writers.
It's been recorded, so I'm in. I am an RBC Samurai
Patent pending,
Jesus
but you can't
sitcom
say
writer. Perfect.
You should get business cards. That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
You're gonna get that promotion like that.
It is
With
going to be
ideas
very
like that, just be like, boss, a little bit of this,
I
oh boy,
feel it.
cashish. Just be like, I'll be outside awaiting your answer. And then he slams and just click, and he doesn't come back.
No.
But,
Doesn't
okay.
matter. Doesn't matter.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, we were...
Oh, what did you want to be when you grew up, when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor.
Really?
I
Like,
did.
how much of a kid are we talking?
Oh, it followed me for quite a long time. Like, when I'm talking, 3 or 4, you get your first little medical bag for Christmas. I had my little...
Oh, I had that too.
Yeah, and you would yell into the stethoscope when somebody else had it on, and it was the best.
That was the best.
It was the best, yeah.
And I had the little, the woodworking bench.
Yep.
I think my sister had the kitchen. That's just sexist.
Because gender stereotypes.
Exactly.
Absolutely, yeah.
She hasn't cooked a thing in her goddamn life. Were your parents supportive when you were like, doctor? Were they all like,
Oh!
oh my god, my baby wants to be a doctor?
Well, they were English now. They were in England. Okay, so.
Oh my god, my baby wants to be a doctor.
More like that.
They're like the Queen.
They have fainting couches everywhere.
Do they have the accent?
My dad does.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
When he gets startled, is he like, oh my.
Oh, Samantha, why?
Oh, gee.
Doctor, don't say.
Oh, Jesus mouse. Ooh. No, I'm sure he's a manly man, isn't he?
He's much more manly than what it is you're
He
describing.
scares the gentlemen who come over.
He does. He works hard at it. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Does he have like a sword? Is he a knight? Has he been knighted?
He has not been knighted.
I'm gonna say he
Of
has.
course, he's not a knight. He's a samurai, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
A knight for a father, a samurai for a daughter. You have the coolest family I've ever heard
We're
of.
pretty badass.
And you're a doctor?
And I'm a doctor.
I heard that right?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a doctor.
I am. Yeah.
RBC samurai
Spent
doctor.
8 years in medical school just so that she could yell into the stethoscope with her patients.
It's the only reason.
First patient ever. She was like, woo! And then she just walked out.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I did spend a year in university towards becoming a nurse.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. It was an awful lot of work. But I do have the stethoscope, so mission complete.
What changed your mind on that? Was it the catheters portion?
It shockingly was not that portion.
Really?
Shockingly. It was something far more horrible.
There's something more horrible.
Yeah, but yeah, I worked in the hospital for 5 months, and that was...
Wow, I didn't know that.
It was rough.
You have quite the exciting life. Disney and nursing school?
Disney and nursing school.
So that's a full day.
One whole day.
You compile that into one afternoon. It looks decent.
But so your parents were supportive of that whole...
Absolutely.
Because that was like
yeah.
a solid goal. Like when I was a kid, I was like, when I grow up, I want to be an actor. And my dad was like, nope. And then that was it. End of conversation. I was like, okay, I'll be a cowboy. And he was like, nope, pick again. I'm like, ah. Jesus mouse, please.
Yeah, help me.
Yeah.
What would Jesus Mouse do? Bracelets, patent pending.
WWJM.
Patent pending.
I like that. What would Jesus mouse do? We just started a thing.
Yeah, we did.
This is like the first.
WWJMD?
Yeah.
MD.
JMD.
Sounds like he's a doctor.
What would Jesus
Jesus
medical
medical
doctor?
Jesus Mouse Doctor? Oh my
Coming this summer to NBC? That sounds amazing.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Yeah.
This interview's getting really weird, so we're going to wrap it up a bit.
Okay, yeah.
I just got this, a Would You Rather book,
Oh,
extra extremely extreme,
Oh.
and I figured
let's play.
with by knowing you and by getting to know you more, you're an open book. I think you can handle some of these weird questions. I mean, with Jesus Mouse Doctor,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
not gonna read that one.
All
I'll tell you
right.
that.
I'm gonna take a drink because I feel like this is gonna be bad.
I'm gonna do really, really random.
Okay.
Here, you stop the book.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go with this one. Sure. What a good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this.
I don't get it. Would you rather? Oh, okay. Would you rather have Wolverine hair, like the Marvel character,
Yeah.
or Wolverine hair, like the animal? This is the greatest question, and Disney owns Marvel now too.
Oh,
Right.
It all comes full circle.
I mean, Wolverine, the Marvel character, definitely.
Yeah. All right. This is all coming full circle with the Disney and the Iron Man button.
God, are we in the highly sexual category?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Bring it on.
Would you rather have nipples that turn green and burst out of your clothing when you get angry,
Okay.
or have grappling hook nipples? I know my answer.
Definitely the green.
Really?
You don't want to grapple off anything? That'd be awesome.
I would not hang by my boobs.
You want Hulk nipples?
I want Hulk nipples.
I think we just came up with the first title of the first episode. Jesus Mouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I had a lot of great sound bites, but I think that's probably the best one.
You know what? I was going to say grappling hook nipples, but you've converted me like the mouse that we call Jesus.
The mouse that we call
So
Jesus.
thank you so much for being on the show. This was fantastic. You've opened my eyes to green nipples. Please come back.
Hey,
Someone's here.
Sam Essai, everyone.
Thank you.